Guys, we need to talk. I'm just kidding. It's nothing really serious. I'm pretty sure you guys know that in my last video I said I had some announcement to make. And yeah, I am actually planning on deleting my Tumblr. Woo! Fanfare noise. I had an entire list of what I was gonna say, but I decided to just say, forget it. I'll just come up with my own stuff on my own. Guys, we need to talk. Oh, okay, never mind. That was a really bad idea. Okie dokie. So, here's the conversation. I am deleting my Tumblr. Why, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's something I've been contemplating on doing for a long time. I go back and forth saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a hiatus, or I'm gonna go clear this up so that way I'll keep my blog, or you know, I'm not gonna plan on deleting it. I'm just gonna keep this on here. Blah 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 blah. Excuses. So this is gonna be a rant video. It might be long. I don't know yet. We'll see how it ends up after I edit it. So let's get down to business. Before I say all the negative stuff, I will start off with the beginning stuff. Anyways, you know, I started Tumblr back in high school after I saw some people scrolling around through it, and I just thought it was fun. I had nothing else to do with my life, so why not just join something like that? I didn't actually understand the point of it for a while, but then eventually it became really addicting, and as soon as I got into video games my junior year of high school, that's when I found out about the gaming community, and you know, from there everything blew up, whatever. I'm actually gonna read my list because I'm gonna get off track and the video's gonna be way too long. So, the good stuff. You know, I'm really thankful for everyone who's been following me. You all know, or majority of you guys know who's been following me for years know that there was a lot of problems and situations that I had to get through, and I've been having a lot of difficult times, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who helped me get through it. I know it might not seem much because we never met in person and it was just like an online thing, but the fact that people actually bothered to talk to me meant a whole lot. You guys helped me get through my problems last year after, well, let's see, late 2003. Oh no, sorry, late 2013 and the rest of 2014. You know, that one big thing happened, and you know, I felt like my world came crashing down, and I needed a lot of help, and there wasn't a lot of people around me anymore after I graduated, but I still had you guys, and you kind of helped me get through a large majority of it. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I'm thankful for. I'm also thankful for all the friends that I made. You know, you guys mean everything to me, even though there's some that like I haven't actually talked to as much yet, but I'm thankful for Nicole, Hannah, Chris, you know, Mara, and a lot of people that I forgot their names, because that makes me such a lousy friend, right? You know, you guys are there for me. You help me sort out what I want to do for the rest of my life. Even if like we weren't actually like mutuals, getting a bunch of messages telling me like, pursue your dreams, become an artist, I would love to see your work, you'd make an awesome animator, all that stuff, it kind of like, it helped feed my passion for it, even though I'm like hitting a bump on the road right now because that major issues. I can't get into my major, I'm stressing out about applying to transfer colleges, all that stuff, and I feel really stuck, and that's kind of feeding it off on my problems that I'm facing currently, where, you know, I'm stressed out about everything, and it's making me really, really down, and I'm actually deciding to go talk to a counselor on my campus. They do 6 free counseling sessions, and I feel like I just really need to talk to someone that isn't a friend or a family member. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just like, I kind of feel like I need to talk to someone a little bit more professional maybe, if it's that serious, but I have a lot of stuff to say, and I kind of don't want the bias of people's kindness to kind of, I mean, it's fine when you feed me like, you know, you'll get through it and all that stuff, but I also need more feedback on what I can do, and I'm not saying people don't, it's just, it's complicated, and I feel like I need to get help in another way, which I've actually been meaning to do since I started college, but I've always put it off because, you know, I feel like I think I solved the problem, when the problem goes away, I feel happy, I feel lively again, and then suddenly I get hit by like a wave of emotion and I don't want to do anything, I just want to stay in bed, I don't want to talk to anybody. My usual routine goes down the drain. I kind of lose track of school. I'm not motivated to go to class. I always go to class most of the time. You know, I just feel really drained. I keep people away from me, and it kind of has ruined a lot of my relationships with people. I've grown to be more skeptical, more cautious. I don't tell everybody everything anymore, and it's just a really dark place sometimes, and I don't know what to do about it. I've been talking to some people. They help me get through it for the most part, but sometimes I get irritated with their answers, and I know it's not fair, it's not their fault. That's why I kind of want to just, you know, talk to someone else. Someone that isn't, like, who knows me. But I am thankful for everyone on Tumblr who has been helping me get through it, who just, like, even the tiniest details, even, like, when you like the status, not because you like my pain, it's because I know you're there, and that means a lot to me. Even if it's, like, you don't say anything, you don't share anything, it's totally fine. It's just the fact that people are reading it makes me feel a lot less alone. Okay, so now it's time for the serious stuff. The bad things that make me, I guess I'll do that. The bad things that make me want to leave Tumblr. Dun dun dun. You know, there's a lot of reasons why I want to leave Tumblr, and for the most part, I know there are things that I could actually do, like, you know, clear out my following list, block and tag certain words, but, you know, sometimes it's just not enough. There's just so much negativity on that website that I need to delete it. You know, like I mentioned earlier, I've been having problems, and I don't need a website that feeds on those problems. That sure, I rant on it, but there's certain things there that kind of like set me off in a way, and I'd rather not see it. So, first major reason, you know what's coming. It's the Dragon Age fandom on Tumblr, or the BioWare fandom in general. There's so many issues that's been coming up since Inquisition came out. Problems with characters and drama, and people bagging on the writers when they know that writers don't have control over everything, but they ignore that anyway. You know, I'm just tired of seeing people bag on the company. Like, come on, you should be lucky that there's a video game company who represents all of us in a way. Like, they're trying. Have you seen any other company do that? I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna point out on anything. Assassin's Creed. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, I had something in my throat. Equal representation, both in the LGBT community and POC characters. But you know what? Apparently that's still not enough. You know, we're just gonna have to keep on attacking, and it's like, they come up with something to complain about, and it's just so draining and irritating. Like, I'm so thankful for BioWare because their games actually helped me through some issues I've been having. Like, if it wasn't for the character Commander Shepard or Hawk, I wouldn't feel as strong sometimes. I know they're video game characters, but I use them to, like, feel good about myself, because when I play them, it's like I create them as the me that I want to be, you know? And having to see people constantly bag on the company, it's just so disheartening. It makes me mad, because they do all this stuff for their fans, and all they get is like whine and whine and whine. I'm all for representation and everything, but stop attacking BioWare. My gosh, like, ugh. I can get into a rant like that, but I'm actually not gonna talk about the my issue with the Dragon Age fandom too much. I'm actually gonna type that out, because there's so many things I want to say that it's probably gonna get me like hate mail or whatever. But you know what? I'm deleting the blog. I'm just gonna say whatever I need to say and be done with it. So that's like one of the reasons. And then the most major reason I'm reading right now is the level of toxicness on on Tumblr. You know, I don't know when it happened, maybe like around 2013, but the level of negativity on Tumblr just like skyrocketed. Or maybe it's the people I follow. You know, there's always attack between like LGBT community, like attacking, representation, attacking, negative after negative, and you just see people fighting fire with fire where it's not gonna get anywhere because you're just fighting hate with hate, and whoa, where's that gonna get you? But whatever, right? But in Tumblr, they expect you to pick one side or the other. You pick the bad side that's not like popularized or whatever, they're gonna attack you. And that's just like a really negative space. People think they're in the right, but sometimes people don't think. They follow with their like, they stay within like the mindset of like what's ever popular. They don't step out, see their other options, and think for themselves. It's like, okay, so what happened to individuality where you kind of think with your own brain? That's what you have it for, right? But you know what? Sometimes people just don't think. They're just gonna like accept whatever's popular because they don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to be this, I don't want to be this. There's more than two sides to the same topic. People have their own opinions to a certain extent. Something might be right in one way and something might be right in the other. But you can't just force your ideals down people's throats. That's not fair and that's not really cool. You know? Like, I'd list the issues, but there's just so many and they're all rooted in Tumblr, like some big toxic cesspool of junk and anger and jumping to conclusions. They jump to conclusion a lot. You know, like a tiny little drama that someone just assumes and then it skyrockets and then someone's career gets ruined or someone gets trashed or boom, just like calm down, you know, step out of the box, create your own opinion, do your own research, don't jump to conclusions, use your brain. But you know, we can't always just tell people to do things. They're not gonna listen right away, or they're just whatever. If it's not popular, then you won't be heard. If you go against what's popular, you get attacked. But you know, that's one of the main reasons why I want to leave Tumblr. So I totally don't know where I left off because my battery died. It's like, I'm probably gonna remember by the time I edit this, but look, I changed. So I had to go charge my battery and ended up having to change clothes because it's pajama time. Anyways, that's the entire reason, or those are the entire, I'm not even on the camera. Okay, those are the entire reasons why I'm basically leaving my, deleting my Tumblr. I probably just got worked up in the video real quick, but I finally cooled off. I said what I needed to say. Basically, you know, Tumblr is becoming too toxic and too negative for me that I actually need to delete it and get away from it. But I've also just had a, what's a word? There's a word, I don't even know how to word it, but there's, I'm going to be mentioning other places you can add me on to keep contact with me, and I'll be posting that on my Tumblr. I'm not actually going to link my Tumblr to this channel because there's no point. It's going to be deleted. So I'll link all the rest of the information and explaining why I'm leaving in the blog post that that I'll be posting tonight if I upload this video on time. But yeah, so leaving Tumblr, rant. I'm actually pretty tired now. Like, I was so worked up and energized to just vlog, but I'm so tired. Yeah, but thank you for watching. I'll probably okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.